All right. So I was talking to myself because I was still muted. Goodness. And that's the thing about going live. You have to remember to unmute yourself because you don't want to get caught saying crazy things and then you don't want to not have people hear you. Ooh, excuse me. But welcome to day 21, friends. This is 21 days of me sharing insight on real estate, pretty much educating you on things that are available to you as a first-time home buyer, or if you're looking to purchase your next home. Definitely, hopefully, the information that I've been sharing for the last 21 days has been helpful to you in some ways. If not, let me know, but I hope that it has been. I'm not just here just to sell you something. I'm here to educate you because I love educating. This is my background, retired Air Force veteran after 22 plus years. So I'm happy to be here to serve you in this capacity as your realtor. So if you're new to my channel, you're new to my space here on the internet, welcome. And I'm Shevvy Mac, a retired Air Force veteran after 22 plus years serving the United States Air Force. And part of this side of the world is my real estate business. I do have another business, Mac Leadership Academy, on different side. But welcome, and I am part of the KW Montgomery team here in Montgomery, Alabama, and I help you. If you live in Montgomery and the surrounding areas, to buy your first home or your next home with ease and confidence. Because, like I said in the beginning, it's not about just selling you a home, it's truly educating you on what's going on in the market, what's available to you so that you can make the best choice and the right choice for yourself and for your family. So, welcome to day 21. I am so excited that I have been here 21 days strong at different times. You can definitely go back to my feed and kind of see all the different topics that I discussed. But today I have another opportunity to kind of bring some more information for you for your awareness if you're not aware, different benefits that you can have. As you come in, say hello and let me know where you're joining from. And if you are watching this later on, hashtag replay, that's okay. I know you know, it's during the workday, so you might be busy, but definitely come back and watch this live. Okay. All right. So today, excuse me, I want to talk about another home buyer's benefit that you can have. And this is coming from the USDA, which is the United States Department of Agriculture. So yes, and I am learning on this journey as well too. I'm just be very, transparent. As a realtor, like I don't know all of it, but I'm learning. I'm developing myself to be more educated and knowledgeable, so that when I bring information to you all, I am getting it from the right source. And if I don't know it, I will definitely go and try to figure it out and get you an answer. Okay. And that's how I operated in the military. And that's, if you're part of the military, you've been part of the military, like we don't want you to come with just a problem. What is the solution? Okay. So that's what I'm here to give you, because I know sometimes it can be overwhelming. It can be frustrating trying to figure out what's available in the sense of funds and support to purchase your first home or your next home. And that's what I'm here to do. So today I'm sharing with you two different programs that you can apply for from the United States Department of Agriculture. So welcome, Just Love Delays. Thank you for joining. And today I am sharing some benefits and some options that are available to you and anyone else who is looking to buy their first home or their next home using the USDA, which is the United States Department of Agriculture home buying program. Welcome. Tuning in midday from my kitchen as I get ready for dinner. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm ready to eat, y'all. But today, all right. So if you have not heard of the USDA program or a company or a government agency, this is an agency that provide services to individuals who are looking to live in the rural areas within America. Okay. They provide affordable housing if you are living in the rural area of America in different states, or if you are considering moving to an area that's out of the city, out of the suburbs, and you trying to like, hey, I just want to go somewhere to just kind of be alone, have some, seclusion where I don't have to deal with the stress and the overwhelm of the city. So definitely, if you're that person who is like would consider living in a rural area, and sometimes it might be a rural area that's 25 miles outside of the city. So it depends on your state. And if you go to the USDA.gov, All this information is here. They have a lot more information. They have a lot of information. But the good thing about this program, if you decide to apply, it is very simple and very easy to know what you're qualified for. And I'll share that very shortly. So this program provides rural development. Rural development. They have, the single family housing program. They have multifamily programs where, entities, agencies can go in and buy properties and use it for rental um, services for individuals who are looking to rent. So there's a lot of different benefits, and I think too often individuals are not aware, or the people who are aware don't share the knowledge. But I'm here to share that with you. So eligibility for these loans, they have, regular loans, they have loan guarantees, and then they also have grant as well too. So like I said, there's a lot of information, but I'm only going to give you two. I'm going to really talk about the single family direct loans and also the single family housing guaranteed loans today. Okay. So if there are any questions as I'm sharing this, by all means, please let me know. You can just drop those in the chat. Excuse me. And if you like, hey, you're trying to type up your question and maybe I'm moving along, when you drop a Q in the chat, that lets me know, hey, I have a question, and I will pause. So definitely, if you have a question and you feel like I'm moving too fast, just drop the letter Q in the chat, which I will know that is a question. Okay. All right. So first loan I want to talk about is the single family direct loans. Okay. So for this one is very, let me see. This one is more, you can use it to purchase or build a brand new home. So, but again, it has to be in a rural area. Okay. It's not in the city. It's not in the suburbs. This is in a rural area. So you define, look up in your city, a rural area that you would love to live in. Because again, a lot of times there's more lands, there's more opportunities because you can actually build a home. You can fix up a home. It is up to you. But the single family housing direct loan, again, purchase or build, no money down. Okay, no money down. And this is for individuals who are like low income, very, very low income that they have. This person can apply for this specific loan. Also, this loan process, instead of the typical 15 to 30 year loan, you can get up to 33 years plus. And one thing I've learned about this program, if you apply, it's more restricted than the single family housing guaranteed loan. There's a lot more criteria that you have to fall into. Like you can't owe any debt to the government. So it's very you just have to make sure that based on the eligibility that you meet those requirements. But the application process is just kind of see what you will be qualified for. Is so simple because I went through the process, y'all, and it was like, oh man, literally it gave out based on the numbers that I put in. And again, I just put in random numbers of for the direct loan, I put in just okay, kids, how many kids were underage, kids in college, what is my estimated, monthly income. I just kind of estimated different things. And at the end, and again, all of this is just me sitting up at my computer, going through the process. So you can do this as well too. If you just go to USDA.gov, there's an eligibility. You can click on the program that you're looking to apply for, and then you can click on eligibility and you can apply to see what amount would you actually be qualified for. And after I put all my numbers in, they gave me an estimate of I can be qualified for over, I think it was over $337,000 and some change. So that tells me I can go and find a lender using this program to be approved for that amount. But again, you have to verify. They will have to verify your information as well too. So like I said, it is very simple to do. If you're like, hey, I don't mind living in a rural area, I still have access to the city that may be 30, 40 minutes away. It is up to you. But this is just another opportunity for you to purchase your home as well too. Like I said, this is a 33-year term. But with this one, you have to apply directly with the rural development. So you have to apply with the rural development organization. So again, like I said, there's more stipulation for this program. That is the single family direct loans. This is like the direct loan for you. The next program, and the one that I did apply for, not apply for, but I kind of just went through the motion to see what I will be eligible for, was for the single family direct loans. And at the end, it gave me a $333,000 and some change of what I will be eligible for based on the numbers that I put into the system. But it took less than 5 minutes. If this is something that you like, hey, I want to see how much I will be qualified for, you can do such. Like, very simple. All right, so the next program that I want to share with you today is the Single Family Housing Guaranteed Loan Program, okay? Excuse me. All right, Just Love You Lace has a cue. Let me know. I'm going to put on pause, but yes, I'm glad I'm doing the cue because sometimes I will go fast, like, and then I miss a question, or maybe you're trying to ask a question, and I did not see it. So go ahead and ask your questions in the chat, and I will continue just kind of look at my notes while you're doing that. But yes, as you all come in, if you're watching this hashtag replay, drop any question that you may have, because I want to make sure that you're educated, but also serve you so that when you do go out, you know exactly what you're hearing makes sense. And you're like, okay, I heard Shevvy say this before. Or you can go to the website and do your own research as well too. All right, so Just Love You Lace asks, for single family loans that you was just quoted $300K for this single family dwelling or single family housing, like one parent. Yeah, so this was the information that they asked for, was for whether it's single family. It could be single family, and that could be a husband and wife. It could be, you and your kids. It is honestly, it just a family. Make sure I'm answering. Did I answer your question for the single family loan that you just was quoted for? Is that single family dwelling or a single family household, like one parent? No, just single, like a family. So single family, just like one family, and it could be husband and wife. That could be wife and wife, husband and husband. So yes, it's just I put my information in as one person. So she said, so basically what I'm saying is single family must just meant the type of structure that is not the type of family structure that you are. Okay, yes. Family structure. Yes, it has to be a single family home. Correct. A single family home. They do have other programs for multi-families as well. So it's a lot of information on this website that you can definitely get some insight on what program that fits your need best. But I just wanted to share these two, but definitely there's other ones as well too. They have the multifamily housing program. They have the energy program. They have community facility program. So there's a lot of programs, but I'm just focused on the single family housing program, which gives you, single family housing direct loans. It gives you the single family housing guaranteed loan program. And also they have like home repair loans and grants for like, if there's other things, if you're looking to just repair a home. So there's a lot of opportunity, a lot of funds that are available, but definitely if you're a first-time home buyer or you're looking to purchase a home in the rural area within your state, then definitely the USDA is the place to check out, because one thing I've learned about this two programs is zero down payment. So that means they will finance 100% of your loan. And with the single family housing guaranteed loan, they are guaranteeing 90% of that loan to the lender, because now you're going through a private lender instead of through the rural development to apply. So the first one, direct loans, is you have to apply through the rural development. And then with the second loan, which is the single family housing guaranteed loan, you have to apply through a lender. And with this program, this one, both programs, you have to be a U.S. citizen. With this program, which is a single family guaranteed loan, U.S. citizen, you can be a non-national or a qualified alien. So you have to qualified immigrant in a sense. You have to be living in the home. Like most programs, you have to be the person to live in the home itself. You can purchase it or you can build it. But this one, the first program I talked about with the direct loans, you have to have a very low income, and it depends on your area of what that looks like. So if I live in Alabama, it depends on what the low income is for this area. Just like if you live in New Jersey, what the low income is. For the second program, which is your single family guaranteed loan, this you have to have moderate household income. So that's the difference. For the direct loan, you have to be a low income person, and the second one, which is the guaranteed loan, you have to have moderate income to qualify for this. But it cannot exceed 150% of the medium income of your area. Okay, so medium income, but it cannot exceed 115% per your area. And this loan is a 30-year fixed loan. So the first one was a 33-year, but also what I learned, it can actually go, the direct loan can actually go up to 38 years. But this one, the guaranteed loan, goes up to 30 years with a fixed rate, but refinance is available. Oh, one thing, it was something else I wanted to share with this. So with the direct loan, they do have so the direct loan, there's a set interest rate. So the set interest rate for the low income direct loan is at 4.625%. That will be your interest rate. For the second one, which is a single family housing guaranteed loan, it is a fixed rate, but that is determined by the lender. And there's no credit score required. The biggest thing with both of these programs is your willingness and ability to showcase, like, yes, even though my credit is bad, for example, maybe it's not, that you can afford to pay this mortgage. That is the goal. Like for these program, even though you don't have a down payment, even though your credit score does not come into factor, you have to still show willingness and ability to pay this monthly mortgage that you're going to incur. Okay, so hopefully this is making sense. Let me know that it's making sense by dropping sense in the chat so I know that you're tracking what I am sharing. And if there are any questions, by all means, drop a Q in the chat. I already said with the second program, the guaranteed loans, the program provides 90% loan note guarantee to the approved lender. So again, they're just like the VA loan guarantee 100%. This loan guarantees 90% in case the person defaults on the loan. They're saying, hey, we will make sure that you get 90% of your money back. Like I said, for this program, no credit score requirement, but you must be willing to ensure that you can pay this loan back. Okay. And the interest rate is determined by the lender. So the first program, the direct loan, it's a set interest rate of 4.625. But with the second guaranteed loan, the single family housing guaranteed loan, the lender will determine your interest rate. Okay, which a lot of times your interest rate is determined by your credit score. So let me know. Okay, LQ. All right, you got a question? Just Lovey Lace, let me know. But yes, this is what I wanted to share with you. And it's so much information. Definitely, if you are like, hey, I don't mind living in the outskirts, in the rural area, that's maybe an hour away from the city or 30, 40 minutes from the city, and you're able to get a house built from scratch, or you can find something that you're willing to fix up, you can apply by just going to the website at USDA.gov. You can click on eligibility. You can identify what program you would like to apply for. And it's like the steps were so very easy and simple to just see exactly what I would be qualified for. But I still had to apply. All right. So Just Lovey Lace asks, does this loan only apply to pre-built homes or can new constructions be an option? Yes, you can do brand new built. According to USDA.gov, it can be a purchase or a built home. That means you can build the home with no money down. So you can purchase it that's already ready to go, or you can build it from scratch with no money down. The biggest thing, it has to be in a rural area. That is the key. That is key. Any other questions? Any other questions? And just very quickly, so for the direct loan, Applicants must be without decent, safe, and sanitary housing. So you have to be like living in a place where it's like unlivable in a sense, unsanitary. Also, applicant must be unable to obtain a loan from other resources. So it's like, again, you have to be that person where it's like you have very low income and you're not able to get other loans from, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, or a conventional loan or the VA loan. Like this is like the program to kind of make sure that everyone at every single level is able to afford a home. Okay, which is what I'm getting from this organization. You must meet citizenship or eligible non-citizen requirements, not be suspended or debarred from participation in federal programs. So, like I said, with the direct loan, single family direct loan, it's more restricted. Not restricted, it's more like more things that needs to be in place for you to apply for this. Because again, they want to make sure the individuals who don't have the capability or finances to buy a home have that opportunity without other people who already has the mean to kind of take over the program. So I love that. And you are required to repay the loan. Even though there's no down payment, you still got to repay the loan. Okay, you still have to repay the loan. All right, any other questions? Let me know if this, like, you guys are loving this, like, more educational piece, because I know some realtors, may do this and some may not. I love bringing the educational piece of it because for me, in order to make sure that you are taken care of, but also I don't want to be the only one educated on this process. I want you to be educated on the process of what's available to you. So you're not just taking my word for it, but you can actually go do some additional research and kind of make sure that, hey, Shevvy is not steering me in the wrong direction, but she's actually giving me information that I can use with another realtor. Because I don't have to be your realtor, but at least now when you find this realtor, you can actually speak on things or bring up programs that maybe he or she did not, bring up or brought up to you. But now you have another opportunity to say, hey, I want to live in the country. I want to live, away from the city. What are some opportunities that I can benefit from without the down payment and so forth? All right. Any other questions? Drop a Q in the chat before I go. Just like you said, very informative, ready to buy. My ready to buy notebook is getting a lot of use. Yes. Yes. Well, I'm glad. Definitely share this live with someone, invite them tomorrow, because for me, like I said, I am passionate about education. And the more as a realtor that I become, it's like, yes, I want to help you sell. I want to help you, purchase your next home, but I want to make sure that you are educated. Okay. I want to make sure that you are educated as well in this process. So I'm glad that you're enjoying this information. I'm glad that you were like taking notes, and I'm glad you're informed of things that are available to you as a first-time home buyer or someone who's looking to purchase their next home. So a lot of opportunities, I think, is just making sure that you are aware of those opportunities. Okay. And if you are a realtor or broker and you would love to get some leadership, mentorship, definitely reach out to me. That's something that I do as well. So definitely, from my background as being in the military with 22 plus years, serving, leading, developing, training individuals in combat, I'm here to help you as a broker or realtor to enhance how you run your team and run your business. So reach out to me if you would love support in that. But as always, I'm ShevvyMac, and I'm with the KW team here in Montgomery, Alabama. And I help you, if you're in Montgomery and the surrounding area, to purchase your first or next home with ease and confidence. Okay, because it's not only about just selling you a home, but also helping you to be educated on what you are purchasing so that you are able to make the best choice for yourself and your family. If there are no other questions, I'll just say it one more time. If you have any questions, drop a Q before I go. But definitely, thank you so much for joining me today. #replay. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the comment, or you can just send me a question into my DMs. If you're like, hey, I don't have any questions, but I want to work with you, then you just click the link in my bio and book a free consultation, or email me at Shevvy, SHEVVYMAC, at KW.com. All right. All right. Last cue. Any questions before I go? I'm going to just hold for a couple seconds. All right, perfect, y'all. Well, thank you so much for joining me. And don't forget that you have a lot of opportunities as a first-time home buyer. You have the USDA, you have VA, you have your state. I shared a lot of different things throughout the last 21 days. So hopefully you were able to take one thing away and be like, okay, I can use this as I move forward into my journey of home ownership. So thank you for joining. I will see you tomorrow for another live here on Instagram and on my YouTube channel. Have an amazing day. If I can get this to end. Have an amazing day, friend.